A medical professional organization guide at Dmoz-Odp Health Organizations Professional_organizations. Chapter 1. Medical Professional Organization Websites 1. Medicine Professional Medical Organization websites at dmoz-odp.org/health/organization/medicine. Subcategories: Aesthetic Medicine, Andrology, Anesthesiology, Cardiothoracic Surgery, Chronic Pain, Cosmetic and Plastic Surgery, Emergency Medicine, Endocrinology, Gastroenterology, Geriatrics, Hematology, Informatics, Internal Medicine, Neurology, Oncology, Ophthalmology, Optometry, Orthopedics, Palliative Care, Perinatology, Psychiatry, Radiology, Rehabilitation Medicine, Rheumatology, Continuing Medical Education, Hospital Associations, Medical Women, Research Funding, AAFP.org, American Academy of Family Physicians, the National Association of Family Doctors, with information for members, patients, residents, students, and media. ACP.org, American Academy of Home Care Physicians, serves the needs of physicians interested in improving home care of patients. ANOS.org, American Academy of Neurological and Orthopedic Surgeons, the official site of the American Academy of Neurological and Orthopedic Surgeons. AAP.org, American Academy of Pediatrics, dedicated to the health and well-being of infants, children, adolescents, and young adults. AAPLog.org, American Association of Pro-Life Obstetricians and Gynecologists, recognized by the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, ACOG, as a special interest group within the college. AAUCM.org, American Academy of Urgent Care Medicine, AOCM. Contributes in the areas of professional growth, scientific and medical research, and medical education, all to improve the overall quality of medical care. ACMQ.org, American College of Medical Quality, Medical Specialty Society for Physicians and other professionals in medical quality management and clinical quality improvement. AMA-association.org, American Medical Association, AMA, a voluntary association of physicians in the United States which sets standards for the medical profession and advocates on behalf of physicians and patients. AMA.com.au, Australian Medical Association, Australian Medical Association, AMA, is an independent organization which represents more than 27,000 doctors. AMGA.org, American Medical Group Association, trade association representing approximately 300 multi-specialty medical group members composed of approximately 67,000 physicians. AMRO-UK.co.uk, AMRO, Association of Medical Reporting Organizations. AMRO is a professional organization of 6 UK companies who provide independent medico-legal evidence on a national basis and to establish an industry standard. AMSA.org, American Medical Student Association, AMSA is a student-governed, national organization committed to representing the concerns of physicians in training. AMSEC.org, American Society of Extracorporeal Technology, nonprofit association providing continuing medical education services and professional support to perfusionists and extracorporeal technologists. ANPA.org, Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, nonprofit organization of physicians and surgeons of Nigerian descent who are practicing in the United States and Canada. ASLMS.org, American Society for Laser Medicine and Surgery, dedicated to promoting research, education, and high standards of clinical care in the field of medical laser applications. BMA.org.uk, British Medical Association, BMA, leading organization of doctors in the UK. Cardiozource.org/ACC, American College of Cardiology, ACC provides exclusive benefits and services designed specifically for cardiologists, including advocacy, education, and access to information. Clinicians.org, Association of Clinicians for the Underserved, ACU, US. CMA.ca, Canadian Medical Association, Physician Portal from the Canadian Medical Association, CMA. DominicanMS.20m.com, the Dominican Medical Society, Organization of Doctors of Dominican Heritage, formed to improve scientific and social relationships, and community growth. ESMRMB.org, European Society for Magnetic Resonance in Medicine and Biology, ESMREM aims to support educational activities and research. FACS.org, American College of Surgeons, a scientific and educational association of surgeons that was founded in 1913 to improve the quality of care for the surgical patient by setting high standards for surgical education and practice. Functionalmedicine.org, Institute for Functional Medicine, information and educational seminars and conferences on functional medicine. Groups.yahoo.com/group/ebm-f2000, Evidence-Based Medicine, F2000, a discussion forum for medical professions on evidence-based medicine, EBM, and other related disciplines. HFSA.org, Heart Failure Society of America Incorporated, represents the first organized effort by heart failure experts from the Americas to provide a forum for all those interested in heart function, heart failure, and congestive heart failure, CHF, research and patient care. IACT-org.org, International Academy of Clinical Thermology, professional association for clinical thermography providing information, quality assurance, clinical guidelines, continuing education, and certification testing for doctors practicing this procedure. IFOSworld.org, International Federation of Otorhinolaryngological Societies, IFOS is a meta-society of ORLN and organizations around the world. IMDEX.com, IMDEX, LLC, provides medical information and education through congresses and courses. NHMAMD.org, National Hispanic Medical Association, NHMA, addresses the interests and concerns of licensed physicians and full-time Hispanic medical faculty. NMNA.org, National Medical Association, NMA promotes the collective interests of physicians and patients of African descent. OldPremeds.org, Old Premeds, Society of Non-Traditional Medical and Pre-Medical Students. PedsDerm.net, Society for Pediatric Dermatology, society dedicated to the promotion, development, and advancement of education, research and care of skin disease in all pediatric age groups. SGIM.org, Society of General Internal Medicine, Society Information, Publications, Residency and Fellowship Program Directories, Meeting Information, Abstracts, and Workshop Handouts. SISNA.org, Surgical Infection Society, Research, Education, Diagnosis, and Treatment of the Problem of Surgical Infection. SMA.org, Southern Medical Association, an association for physicians and health professionals, recognized for advocacy on key practice issues and promoting the health of patients through advocacy, leadership, education, and service. SBPOnline.org, Society for Pediatric Pathology, a worldwide professional organization whose goal is to foster research, education, and practice as they pertain to pediatric pathology, and to provide a forum for discourse among its members. SurgicalResearch.org, the Academy of Surgical Research, fosters interdisciplinary transfer of ideas and theories by offering a common platform through which to report valid experimental surgical research. TexMed.org, Texas Medical Association, Association of Physicians Caring for Those in Texas. The-CMA.org.uk, Complementary Medical Association, promoting ethical, responsible, professional complementary medicine to the public and the medical profession. Theosari.org, American Society for Reproductive Immunology, an organization dedicated to advancing the study of the immunological aspects of the reproductive process. The IPA.net, the Individual Practice Association, Inc., the IPA is an organization of physicians, MD, DO, DDS, to provide a network of medical specialties to managed care organizations, 296 physicians in 37 specialties. UCAOA.org, Urgent Care Association of America, Association of Urgent Care Medicine Physicians and Administrators offers an annual conference, accreditation standards, billing and coding workshops, practice management, and urgent care center startup help. WMA.net, WMA, the World Medical Association, a global representative body for physicians. WSAI.com, Western Society of Allergy, Asthma and Immunology, nonprofit organization for medical professionals in the field of allergy, asthma, and immunology. Nursing Professional Medical Organization websites at dmoz-odp.org/health/nursing/organizations. Subcategories: anesthesia, community health, critical care, emergency, geriatrics, informatics, management, midwifery, neonatal, nephrology, neuroscience, oncology, palliative care, pediatrics, perioperative, practitioners, psychiatric, rehabilitation, research, school nursing, student, wound care, Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East, North America, Oceania. AAPNA.org, ASEAN American/Pacific Islander Nurses Association, AAPNA identifies and supports the healthcare needs of Asian Pacific Islanders, API, in the United States and globally. APON.org, Association of Pediatric Oncology Nurses, offers membership, chapter, and publication information, online membership directory, job mart, and legislative updates. AHAN.org, Association of Women's Health, Obstetric and Neonatal Nursing, provides access to news, position statements, scholarship program, legislative agenda, job listings, and conference information. CFNurses.net, the International Nurse Specialist Group /Cystic Fibrosis, includes objectives, constitution, officers, events, meeting archives, and discussion forum. Hyperbaricnurses.org, Baromedical Nurses Association, maintains and promotes standards of care in baromedical nursing. ISCNAPA.org, International Association of Sickle Cell Nurses and Physician Assistants, describes the organization, provides membership details, goals, and objectives. ICN.ch, International Council of Nurses, Federation of National Nurses Associations representing nurses worldwide. INACSL.org, International Nursing Association for Clinical Simulation and Learning, promotes the development of clinical simulation and learning resource centers. ISNG.org, International Society of Nurses in Genetics, dedicated to fostering the scientific and professional growth of nurses in human genetics. ITNS.org, International Transplant Nurses Society, membership and publication information, calendar of events, grant information, and employment opportunities. NursingSociety.org, Sigma Theta Tau International Honor Society of Nursing, Honor Society. PENS.org, Pediatric Endocrinology Nursing Society, membership, grant, and educational information, a discussion board, news, list of officers, and articles. TCNS.org, Transcultural Nursing Society, promotes training of nurses in transcultural nursing in order to meet the needs of all clients. Chapter 2. Medical Professional Organization Websites 2. Audiology Professional Medical Organization Websites. AHANET.com, American Hearing Aid Associates, find information about hearing loss, its treatment, hearing aids, and how to locate a qualified hearing healthcare professional. ASHA.org, American Speech-Language Hearing Association, national organization and governing body for speech-language pathologists and audiologists. Audiologist.org, Academy of Doctors of Audiology, an association supporting autonomous and private practitioners. Audiology.org, American Academy of Audiology, professionals dedicated to providing quality hearing care to the public. Audiology.org.nz, New Zealand Audiological Society, includes membership and consumer information, news, conferences and a list of audiologists in practice. Audrehab.org, Academy of Rehabilitative Audiology, promotes excellence in hearing care through the provision of rehabilitative and habilitative services. BetterHearing.org, Better Hearing Institute, provides information on hearing loss, tinnitus, hearing aids, and a directory of hearing care providers. CAAUD.org, California Academy of Audiology, organized for the purpose of promoting the public good by fostering the growth, development, recognition, and status of the profession of audiology and its members. CALPA.ca, Canadian Association of Speech-Language Pathologists and Audiologists. CASLPA is the single national body that supports the needs, interests, and development of speech-language pathologists and audiologists across Canada. CSHHPBC.org, College of Speech and Hearing Health Professionals of British Columbia, tripartite college providing self-regulation of three related groups of professionals: audiologists, hearing instrument practitioners and speech-language pathologists. EDUD.org, Educational Audiology Association. EFAS.ws, European Federation of Audiology Societies, EFAS information including conferences, a notice board and a discussion forum. IdahoSHA.org, Idaho Speech, Language, Hearing Association, includes newsletter, budget information, convention information, and job opportunities. ILAudiology.org, ILAA, Illinois Academy of Audiology, provides support, education, programs, and services for the state's audiologists, along with the practitioner's directory, membership information, and members-only area, links, and contacts. ISA-audiology.org, International Society of Audiology, international organization dealing with all aspects of audiology. MASH.org.my, Malaysian Association of Speech, Language, and Hearing, provides information about this organization which represents audiologists and speech-language pathologists. MilitaryAudiology.org, Military Audiology Association, military audiologists are dedicated to the prevention of noise-induced hearing loss. PAUdiology.org, Pennsylvania Academy of Audiology, the voice of audiology in Pennsylvania. SCAA.net, South Carolina Academy of Audiology, a professional listing of licensed audiologists providing hearing evaluations, special testing, early identification of loss, OSHA services, hearing aid sales, assistive devices, hearing aid repair, and vertigo, assessments. ScottHaug.org, Scott Haug Foundation. The Scott Haug Foundation was established by his friends to sponsor an annual meeting which would reflect Scott's commitment both to professional excellency and to fun and interaction among Texas audiologists. SHAA.co.za, the Society of Hearing Aid Acousticians, website for the Society of Hearing Aid Acousticians of South Africa. SHAS.org.sg, Speech Language and Hearing Association Singapore. SHAS is the professional association for speech and language therapists in Singapore. The BSA.org.uk, British Society of Audiology, includes membership information and calendar of meetings, conferences, and courses. Chiropractic Professional Medical Organization websites at Dmoz-Odp. Subcategories: Australia, Canada, United Kingdom. Chirocolleges.org, Association of Chiropractic Colleges, provides worldwide leadership in chiropractic education, research, and service. Chiroethics.com, Institute for Chiropractic Ethics, organization to promote ethical conduct in the chiropractic profession. Chiroevidence.com, Institute of Evidence-Based Chiropractic, evidence-based chiropractic training, practice management, consulting, workshops, and coaching. Chiropractic.co.za, Chiropractic Association of South Africa. The website offers research information, chiropractic dictionary, history, and a discussion forum. Chiropractic.ie, Chiropractic Association of Ireland, chiropractic information, contact, and job information in Ireland. Chiropracticdiplomatic.com, Chiropractic Diplomatic Corps, a non-government information and patient advocate organization interested in the ethical development of services throughout the world. FICS-sport.org, Fédération Internationale de Chiropratique du Sport, FICS, the International Federation of Sports Chiropractic is the world agency representing all national chiropractic associations' interests to world sports organizations. ICPA4Kids.com, International Chiropractic Pediatric Association, an organization dedicated to training, education and research in chiropractic pediatrics. JAC-Chiro.org, Japanese Association of Chiropractors, represents national chiropractic profession and the member of the World Federation of Chiropractic, WFC, since 1999. WFC.org, World Federation of Chiropractic, represents its voting member associations and the chiropractic profession in the international community. World Chiropractic Alliance.org, World Chiropractic Alliance, an international organization promoting drug-free, subluxation-based chiropractic. Hypnotherapy Professional Medical Organization websites at Dmoz-Odp. Subcategories: Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, United States. AIC-international.com, Academy for Continued Hypnosis Education, provides hypnotherapists with training courses, seminars, and workshops in the USA and UK. Hypnothoughts.com, Hypnothoughts, a free social network for practitioners and users of hypnotherapy, neurolinguistic programming and other hypnosis-related fields. phpa-online.org, Professional Hypnotherapy Practitioner Association, International Association for Practicing Hypnotherapists based anywhere in the world. Medical Laboratory Technology Professional Medical Organization websites. AmericanMedTech.org, American Medical Technologists, registering organization for medical assistants. ASCP.org, American Society of Clinical Pathologists, membership and certification details are given with information on continuing education. ISLH.org, International Society for Laboratory Hematology, provides a forum for the exchange of new ideas and scientific information relating to laboratory hematology. NAACLS.org, National Accrediting Agency for Clinical Laboratory Sciences, accreditation and approval of educational programs. Midwifery Professional Medical Organization websites. AIMS.org.uk, AIMS, Association for Improvements in the Maternity Services, campaigns for better understanding of the normal birth process and also provides support and information about maternity choices in the UK and Ireland. AMCBmidwife.org, American Midwifery Certification Board, the national certifying body for graduates and accredited training programs. AOM.on.ca, Association of Ontario Midwives, features resources and links. Birthcenters.org, National Association of Childbirthing Centers, offers a variety of information about birth centers to parents and healthcare professionals. CFMIDwifery.org, Citizens for Midwifery, volunteer-based organization founded by mothers. collegeofmidwives.org, College of Midwives, American College of Domiciliary Midwives homepage. health.groups.yahoo.com/group/Columbus Midwives and Doulas, Columbus Midwives and Doulas Club, a club promoting and supporting midwifery, labor, delivery nurses and doulas who advocate for clients in the birthing environment and support childbirth options. Internationalmidwives.org, International Confederation of Midwives, a collection of 85 national associations from over 75 countries. LongislandMidwives.com, LongIslandMidwives.com, educational outreach service for nurse/midwives, childbirth educators, and doulas practicing in the area. MANA.org, Midwives Alliance of North America, organization which focuses on a mission to promote midwifery as a quality healthcare option. MCNS.Chibukto.org, Midwifery Coalition of Nova Scotia, works and campaigns towards integrating and funding the profession within the provincial healthcare system. Midwife.org.nz, New Zealand College of Midwives, regulatory authority which sets standards of professional practice. Midwives.mb.ca, College of Midwives of Manitoba, self-regulating governing body which maintains and ensures standards of practice. Midwivesoftwa.org, Washington State Midwives, provides information for practitioners and consumers focusing on professional issues and women's health. NARM.org, North American Registry of Midwives, NARM, certifying organization recognizing and encompassing multiple routes of entry into licensed practice. NSWMidwives.com.au, NSW Midwives Association, aims to represent professional, educational, and political interests, also to promote quality practice in maternity care. NewYorkSOM.org, New York State Association of Licensed Midwives, supports the needs and concerns of practitioners within the state. Oregon.gov/OLA/dem/index.html, Oregon Board of Direct Entry Midwifery, sets practice standards, administers exams, monitors peer review, and has the authority to revoke licensure and issue civil penalties. CantMidwives.ca, Kant Midwifery Committee, promotes the profession as an acknowledged and safe option for maternal child health care. TexasMidwives.com, Association of Texas Midwives, promotes quality of maternal child health care as well as providing information and support for members. WashingtonMidwives.org, the Midwives Association of Washington State, MAWS, nonprofit organization that aims to promote public and professional recognition. Occupational Therapy Professional Medical Organization websites at Dmoz-Odp. WFOT.org, World Federation of Occupational Therapists. HTA.com.au, Australian Hand Therapy Association, professional association representing hand therapists with information on hand therapy, Directory of Hand Therapists in Australia, job listings, membership details, workshops, and seminars. AOTI.ie, Association of Occupational Therapists of Ireland, contact details for Irish Occupational Therapy Association, with members-only pages. BCSOT.org, British Columbia Society of Occupational Therapists, provincial professional association for occupational therapists in British Columbia, Canada. CAOT.ca, Canadian Association of Occupational Therapists, Canadian National Organization of Occupational Therapists, with information for consumers, news, training, and professional practice resources. COT.co.uk, College of Occupational Therapists, UK, official UK National Organisation of Occupational Therapists, with information for consumers, special interest sections and members-only area with online journal and professional practice documents. COTO.org, College of Occupational Therapists of Ontario, regulates the practice and monitors the competency of all occupational therapists in Ontario, Canada. Education.wisc.edu/occupational_science, Society for the Study of Occupation, USA, includes library of interdisciplinary articles on occupational science with references and abstracts. FSA.academikerhuset.se, Förbundets Arbetsterapeuter, Swedish Occupational Therapy Association, in Swedish. IFSHT.org, International Federation of Societies for Hand Therapy, IFSHT, coordinates the activities of the various societies for hand therapy to increase and enhance the exchange of knowledge of hand therapy. OSOT.on.ca, Ontario Society of Occupational Therapists, voluntary provincial professional association of Ontario's occupational therapists with listing of training events. OTAS.com.au, Occupational Therapy Australia, National Organisation of Occupational Therapists. Chapter 3. Medical Professional Organization Websites 3. Osteopathy Professional Medical Organization Websites. CCOE.ca, Canadian Council of Osteopathic Examiners. The CCOE serves the public and provincial licensing agencies by administering examinations, testing the medical knowledge of those who seek to serve the public as a doctor of osteopathy, DO. Osteopathy.org.au, Osteopathy Australia, represents osteopathic physicians practicing in Australia. Pharmacist Professional Medical Organisation websites. APSA-online.org, Australasian Pharmaceutical Science Association. The APSA is a professional society for individuals with an interest in pharmacy and the pharmaceutical sciences. EIPG.eu, European Industrial Pharmacists Group. EFAR.org/home.html, the Federation of European Pharmacological Societies, information about the organization. Guild.org.au, the Pharmacy Guild of Australia, to serve and support community pharmacy in quality health to all Australians. IACPRX.org, International Academy of Compounding Pharmacists, a non-profit organization representing pharmacists who compound custom medications to meet unique patient needs. Ikatan-Apotheka-Indonesia.net, Indonesian Pharmacists Association. This site is the official site IAI, which is the only pharmacist professional organization that is recognized by the Republic of Indonesia Ministry of Health. IPU.ie, the Irish Pharmaceutical Union, epub, the professional association and trade union for Irish pharmacists, featuring contact details and form, alphabetical and geographic membership lists and a member-only section. Anichiyaku.or.jp, Japan Pharmaceutical Association, contains the Pharmacist Platform and Code of Ethics for Pharmacists, a brief history and discussion of the medical insurance system. PAPR.com, Pharmaceutical Industry Association of Puerto Rico, represents pharmaceutical companies with operations in this U.S. PPAPAC.org.pk, Pakistan Pharmacist Associate 1, promoting the profession's role in public health and patient care, with a list of members, health information, and forum. PSA.org.au, Pharmaceutical Society of Australia, national professional organization for pharmacists aiming to influence attitudes and policies through representation, networking, consultation and a range of publications, health promoting programs, and resources. Shapa.org.au, the Society of Hospital Pharmacists of Australia, national professional organization for pharmacists, pharmacists in training, pharmacy technicians and associates working across Australia's health system. Chapter 4. Medical Professional Organization websites. 4. Physical Therapy Professional Medical Organization websites. AlbertaPhysicalIO.org, Alberta Physiotherapy Association, the professional association for the province of Alberta. Angelfire.com/home/PPTIA, the Philippine Physical Therapy Association, the official website. APTA.org, American Physical Therapy Association, APTA. BCPhysicalIO.org, Physiotherapy Association of British Columbia, representing physiotherapists throughout the province of British Columbia. CollegePT.org, the College of Physiotherapists of Ontario, non-profit organization dedicated to regulating the practice of physiotherapy in the public interest. CPTI.org, Christian Physical Therapists International, association of professionals trying to integrate spirituality and career. CSP.org.uk, Chartered Society of Physiotherapists, professional, educational, and trade union body for the UK's chartered physiotherapists, physiotherapy assistants, and students. FSBPT.org, the Federation of State Boards of Physical Therapy, information for licensing in the USA. IPDA.org, Illinois Physical Therapy Association, professional association serving physical therapists, physical therapist assistants and students in Illinois. ISCP.ie, Irish Society of Chartered Physiotherapists, information on physiotherapy for the public, and information on the society and guidelines for members. LondonOrthoUnit.org, London Unit, Orthopedic Division of CPA, supports and facilitates the education and development of physiotherapists in London, Canada, and surrounding area. ManipulativeTherapy.org, Canadian Academy of Manipulative Therapy, resources and information for and about the manual therapist. MackenzieMDT.org, Mackenzie homepage offers information, resource, and a therapist locator for patients and practitioners. NYPTA.org, New York Physical Therapy Association, a professional, nonprofit association of approximately 5,000 physical therapists, PTs, physical therapist assistants, PTAs, and PT/PTA students. OPA.on.ca, Ontario Physiotherapy Association, the professional association for the province of Ontario. OrthoDIV.org, Orthopedic Division of the Canadian Physiotherapy Association, details on membership, research, and literature, as well as clinics for sale, job openings, and awards. PhysicalIO-Europe.org, the European region of the World Confederation of Physiotherapy, the official site which represents physiotherapists all over Europe. PhysicalIO.is, Physiotherapy in Iceland, the Association of Icelandic Physiotherapists, founded in 1940. PhysicalIOtherapy.ca, Canadian Physiotherapy Association, the Canadian Physiotherapy Association, CPA, is a national professional organization. PTPN.com, PTPN, Network of Rehabilitation Therapists, National Organization of Physical, Occupational, and Speech Therapists in Independent Practice. TPDA.org, Texas Physical Therapy Association, the representative body of physical therapy in Texas. VPDA.org, Virginia Physical Therapy Association, includes current events, clinical practice information, a reference desk, research information, and student affairs. Physician Assistant Professional Medical Organization websites. AAPA.org, American Academy of Physician Assistants in Occupational Medicine, offers the Board of Directors, a mission statement and code of ethics, information, and an application. AASPA.com, American Academy of Surgical Physician Assistants, the ASPA represents surgical physician assistants and their supervising physicians in all of the surgical specialties. AFPPA.org, Association of Family Practice Physician Assistants, providing current news, updated information on CME meetings, a links library and other resources for physician assistants practicing in family practice, internal medicine, emergency medicine, pediatrics, OB/GYN, occupational medicine, or a related area. ANSPA.org, Association of Neurosurgical Physician Assistants, includes philosophy, membership application, and meetings and classes. FCPA.net, Fellowship of Christian Physician Assistants, includes news, FAQs, general information, joining instructions, and contact details. Home.pacifier.com/Joe Monroe, Society of Dermatology of Physician Assistants, information about certified physician assistants, and answers the questions of PAs interested in dermatology, and includes collection of over 100 dermatology-related websites. NCCPA.net, National Commission on Certification of Physician Assistants, includes news, information, certification, exams, and CME details. PAOS.org, Physician Assistants in Orthopedic Surgery, PAOS, included a membership application, a profile, information, and links. SEMPA.org, Society of Emergency Medicine Physician Assistants, provides the most current information relevant to PA practicing emergency medicine. VAPA.org, Veterans Affairs Physician Assistant Association, includes a discussion group and information about the organization. VeteransCaucus.org, Veterans Caucus of the AAPA, includes information, a mission statement, the history, and a membership form. Podiatry Professional Medical Organization websites. AACPM.org, American Association of Colleges of Podiatric Medicine, information, and an online application. ACFS.org, American College of Foot and Ankle Surgeons, the professional organization for podiatric surgeons. APMA.org, American Podiatric Medical Association, information on the national organization. APODC.com.au, Australasian Podiatry Council, professional body representing practitioners in Australia and New Zealand. CalPMA.org, California Podiatric Medical Association, information for the public about foot care, and information for members. DCPMA.org, District of Columbia Podiatric Medical Association, explains the scope of the profession and the disorders it treats. FIP-IFP.org, International Federation of Podiatrists, organization dedicated to fostering the profession of podiatry worldwide. Contains information for practitioners and the public. FPMA.com, Florida Podiatric Medical Association, provides information for members. GAPMA.com, Georgia Podiatric Medical Association, information on foot health and a directory of practitioners. IPMS.org, Iowa Podiatric Medical Society, professional organization, provides membership details. MarylandPodiatry.org, Maryland Podiatric Medical Association, professional medical association representing podiatrists. MPMA.org, Michigan Podiatric Medical Association, information on the care of the feet and ankles for professionals and the general public. NYSPMA.org, New York State Podiatric Medical Association, professional association with information for practitioners and the public, including a directory. OCPMA.org, Orange County Podiatric Medical Association, professional association in Los Angeles with member information and a public directory. PodiatricsUCSS.com, Podiatric Success, information forum for today's dynamic podiatric medical and surgical profession. Podiatry.asn.au, Australian Podiatry Association, NSW, featuring a search facility for New South Wales, Australia, foot health information and information for members. Podiatry.org.nz, the New Zealand Society of Podiatrists, information for the public and professionals. PodiatryCanada.org, Canadian Podiatric Medical Association, representing the profession in Canada. Podiatrysa.net.au, Australian Podiatry Association, SA, foot care information, footwear advice, information brochures and fact sheets and professional development information. Podiatryvic.com.au, Australian Podiatry Association, VIC, information, education and resources to members, and foot health information and advice to the public. SCPOD.org, the College of Podiatry, provides information about the Society of Chiropodists and Podiatrists, the professional body and trade union for registered podiatrists in UK. TXPMA.org, Texas Podiatric Medical Association, information for the public about foot care, as well as a directory. Recreational Therapy Professional Medical Organization websites. Alberta-TR.org, Alberta Therapeutic Recreation Association, membership organization. BCTRA.org, British Columbia Therapeutic Recreation Association, membership organization. Canadian-TR.org, Canadian Therapeutic Recreation Association, a national membership association. CATRD.com, Connecticut Association of Therapeutic Recreation Directors, CATROD, offers membership and organization information, services and resource list. NCRTA.org, North Carolina Recreation Therapy Association, membership organization. NCTRC.org, National Council for Therapeutic Recreation Certification, nationally recognized credentialing organization for the profession of therapeutic recreation in the U.S. NYSTRA.org, New York State Therapeutic Recreation Association, membership organization. RTIndiana.com, Recreation Therapists of Indiana, ATRA state chapter with continuing education, discussion board, and membership information. WVTRA.org, West Virginia Therapeutic Recreation Association, an affiliate of the national organization, providing information, photographs, and a newsletter for members. Reflexology Professional Medical Organization websites. AOR.org.uk, Association of Reflexologists, United Kingdom, contains directory of members, history of reflexology, membership information, FAQ, and links. ARCB.net, American Reflexology Certification Board, contains National Directory of Practitioners, history and definitions of this complementary modality, and Directory of Schools. britreflex.co.uk, British Reflexology Association, list of practitioners in the UK by county. GeorgiaReflexology.org, Georgia Reflexology Organization, provides calendar of events, lists current officers, frequently asked questions for this complementary modality, and membership information. ICR-Reflexology.org, International Council of Reflexologists, an association that promotes the field through international conferences as well as building smaller, localized networking groups. InfetReflexologists.org, International Federation of Reflexologists, based in the United Kingdom, website offers descriptions of this modality and membership information. MassReflexology.org, Massachusetts Association of Reflexology, contains forum, directory of members, photographs, events, newsletter archive, and facts on reflexology. NYSRAweb.org, New York State Reflexology Association, contains practitioner directory, updates on bodywork legislation, and schedule of events. ReflexIllinois.org, Reflexology Association of Illinois, provides calendar of events, outlines ethical standards, lists current officers, and gives membership information. Reflexologie-francio.fr, Association Française de Reflexologie, site available in English. Reflexology-ohio.org, Reflexology Association of Ohio, provides calendar of events, lists current officers and directory of practitioners. Reflexology-usa.org, Reflexology Association of America, RA, a nonprofit organization that promotes the scientific and professional advancement. Reflexology-az.com, Arizona Reflexology Association, contains membership information, newsletter, calendar of events, practitioner directory, and information on local massage laws. Reflexology-colorado.org, Associated Reflexologists of Colorado, contains membership information, practitioner directory, links, theory of this holistic modality and calendar of events. Reflexology-ca.org, Reflexology Association of California, provides directory of members, updates on legislation, and articles. Reflexology-nc.org, North Carolina Reflexology Association, contains membership information, practitioner directory, links, and events. Reflexology.ie, Irish Reflexologists Institute, includes information about the institute as well as a directory of Irish practitioners. Reflexology.org.au, Reflexology Association of Australia, provides articles, website links, and a referral directory. Reflexology.org.nz, Reflexology New Zealand, contains directory of practitioners, calendar of events, and information on membership. Reflexologyct.org, Reflexology Association of Connecticut, describes theory and history of this complementary modality, also provides a membership directory and events calendar. ReflexologyEgypt.com, Reflexology Chapter of Egypt, Local Association for Egypt. Reflexologyofmaine.org, Maine Council of Reflexologists, contains practitioner directory, brief overview of this modality and useful links. Reflexologyri.com, Reflexology Association of Rhode Island, contains practitioner directory, events listing, and membership information. robgblakes.infinology.com/mcr/index.htm, Maine Council of Reflexologists, provides directory of members, membership application, and website links. sareflexology.org.za, the South African Reflexology Society, contains practitioner directory, membership information, events, and history of this complementary modality. tnreflexology.org, Tennessee Reflexology Association, contains events and news, practitioner directory, information on membership, and a description of this complementary modality. WashingtonReflexology.org, Washington Reflexology Association, provides membership information, Directory of Practitioners, Massage Legislative Updates and Code of Ethics for Members.